Welcome to Story Time with Sophie.
Hey guys, and today we're going to do story time. Yes, story time. We're back with this, and also we're going to do Romali fanfiction, and this is my own one I created in 2016, sometime when I was bored. And if you don't know what I'm on about, basically, if you're new to this and just saw this video say story time, what the hell are you on about? Basically, I read my own stories and I sometimes take piss out of them a little bit and everything. So yeah, so let's get into it. This is Romali fanfiction. People out there who love Romali like me, you love this one. This one is basically they're at Malfoy Manor. I'll just give you a backstory. They're at Malfoy Manor and everything, and yeah, just written a little story. So they'll be torturing this, and I will try to do best impressions as possible, but you know how they are. Okay, so let's get to it. So, story time with Sophie. Here we go. Okay, let's start this off. Silence and camera and action and lights, I don't know. Okay, let's just get started. Okay. Ron stood there watching Bellatrix, holding Hermione by her hair. Ron could see Hermione is terrified, and could see Hermione is terrified, and she was slowly breaking, not becoming strong and smart one. Ron thought he could stand and be the strong, smart one, but he couldn't think of a plan to get out of it. He turned to Harry. His face is still swollen. Now, put the boys in the cellar, like I told ya. Best Bellatrix impression ever in it. Bellatrix bellowed. I tried. Okay, guys. Ron had an idea. He didn't want Hermione to be in pain. Greyback was pushing Ron and Harry down the cellar, but before they disappeared, Ron shouted to Bellatrix, "Wait!" Everyone stood still. Bellatrix looks at Ron and waits what Ron got to say. There we go, got there in the end. "Don't hurt her. Hurt me, please," Ron cried. Bellatrix laughed. Ah! Okay, and then going towards Ron, dragging Hermione with her. Then Bellatrix thought about it a bit more and pulled Ron by his arm and pushed Hermione towards Greyback. Oh, put them in the cellar! Again, amazing Bellatrix impression. Bellatrix yelled. She went up to Hermione and whispered towards Hermione. How many times you got to say Hermione in this, eh? A lot. Okay. You should be lucky. Oh, this is Bellatrix. You should be lucky. But when he's done, you are next. Again, amazing impression. Okay, I gotta stop saying that now. Okay. Ron heard it and he was going to stay strong. He could, so Hermione won't be in any pain. By the way, my grammar might be bad in this, if you didn't notice already. When Hermione and Harry in the cellar tried to think of a plan, which was hard because none of them could think, because Ron screaming in pain. Hermione couldn't think when she heard the first scream. Up above the world so high. No, up above. Sorry, I got a song every time I read this sentence. Up above, Ron was on the floor. Bellatrix only using the Cruciatus curse 3 times, but those 3 times were painful. He don't know how long he will be in this Cruciatus curse, or how long he will be alive until he can't handle anymore. Bellatrix screaming in his face, ah! but he wouldn't give in. Bellatrix did the Cruciatus curse again. Ron screamed, ah! Stop, please. I don't know why you've gone so deep. Stop, please, please. The sword is swollen. Inside joke. Ron cried, trying to hold back the tears. Okay. Good, isn't it? He couldn't handle it. He hadn't been here long, but he couldn't handle it. Then he heard Hermione screaming his name. Ron! Ron knew he can't just give in. He got to stay alive for Hermione for the future so they can be together. But Bellatrix didn't listen, just continued, but instead of using the Cruciatus curse once and watched him in pain, she did the Cruciatus curse 3 times, then watched him in pain. She laughed. That laugh she always does. Yeah. Now, are you gonna tell me? Bellatrix yelled in Ron's face. Ron had tears running down his cheeks. He couldn't move his body. If he did, it just sent more pain. Bellatrix waited for him right in front of his face. Ron spit in her face. Okay. The only movement that didn't send him in pain. Well, Ron, you shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? That was a bad mistake from the beginning, mate. Let's see what Bellatrix will do. Bellatrix moved away, wiped his spit off her face. She went to Greyback and talked to him quietly. Greyback disappeared down to the cellar. Ron panicked. He didn't know what Greyback was bringing, but he just hoped it isn't Hermione. Well, Ron, I think you're in bad luck there, mate, because Bellatrix said this. You'll be sorry you done that, Bellatrix said, laughing away. Sound like a old stereotypical witch, like That's what I thought every time she does that laugh. Okay, next paragraph, should I say? Don't worry, they are in paragraphs, don't worry about that. Okay. Harry couldn't think. There's no way out of here. And it not helping Hermione screaming Ron's name. Harry, we've got to do something, anything. Hermione was breathing faster. Wait, hold on. Did Hermione and Harry do something in the cellar? That's why she worn out. No. Harry wanted to say, we find our way out, but he knew there would not be. Harry knelt down, going towards his sock, when he saw someone open the cellar. Hermione looked to see who coming and then saw Greyback. He walked in the cellar and then grabbed Hermione by her hair. Hermione screamed, ah! Sorry. Harry was going towards Hermione when Greyback pushed him on the ground. Hermione was being pushed out of the cellar. When both of them out, Greyback spelling error when I did this. Not lick, it says Greyback licked the cellar door. Locked. I typed it very fast. Locked the cell door, not licked. That's something else. There Ron saw Hermione. Greyback was holding her hair tight, something like that, I don't know. She was panicking. Bellatrix went up to Hermione and said, your little boyfriend be naughty. So now I ask you a question and you answer them truthfully. And if you don't, well, you will know. And your boyfriend will not be breathing. Bellatrix laughed and walked about and went point her at one towards Molly. Okay, she walked, then point her wand at Molly. That what I'm supposed to put. Crucio, obviously the spell. Crucio! That's Bellatrix, by the way. Hermione screamed, going on the floor. Ron was crying, trying to go and help her, but he couldn't move. This was more than torture. He couldn't handle it. Bellatrix questioned Hermione, but Hermione didn't tell anything. Then he got a knife over next to Draco. Draco shivered. Bellatrix walked over to Hermione and got on top of her. Okay, pause there, Sophie. Pass Sophie. This is not a smut fanfiction about Bellatrix and Hermione. Putting out there, it's not. It's not. Okay. Hermione. No kinky shit like that, mate. I don't. No. No. Okay. Ron was frozen. Yeah, I'll be frozen. Whoa, mate. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. My love of my life. Are you together or something, mate? Yeah, sorry, Ron. I didn't tell you. Me and Bellatrix are like close, like really close. Oh, so I'll just go. Yeah, bye, Ron. It's not, by the way. Sorry. Ron was frozen. He's not literally frozen. It's to put it out there. Ron was frozen. She's not doing what I think she's doing. Then Hermione screamed. Ron couldn't handle it. He was wondering if Harry found a way out, and if he have, Ron would need him hurry up. Okay, Ron, calm down. Nah, Harry just in the cellar having like a vacation, like a holiday break or anything. You know what I mean? Of course he'd find a way out. No, he's just chilling down there. It's like, oh, you guys get tortured. I just gotta chill here, party by myself. Imagine if he was though, that'd be funny. Okay. What could Bellatrix doing? It seemed like she's writing. Ron then gained enough energy to move. All he can do is crawl to her, but at least it's something. He started moving, and when he got there, it was too late. She was finished. Bellatrix got up to look at her work. Then she turned to her right and saw Ron next to her. Bellatrix laughed. Ah! It's too late. And then he went away, taking her knife. Then she went away. Then she went away, taking her knife with her. Ron looked at Hermione and whispered, "Are you okay?" Ron is scared because he don't know Hermione live or not, because she was not breathing. Harry then burst in, and then Bellatrix grabbed Hermione, holding her, putting the knife near her neck. Ron couldn't move again. Not again, but I didn't say again in there, but you know what I mean? You're doing that a lot lately. Harry pointed his wand at Bellatrix, still while moving towards Ron, helping him get up. Harry passed another wand to Ron. Ron leaning against Harry and half pointed his wand, but he aimed at the floor. Great aiming, Ron. Harry looked over and saw Ron can barely stand. He just hoped they'd get out of here soon. Drop your wands! I said drop them! Bellatrix bellowed. Ron and Harry dropped their wands onto the floor. Bellatrix started again. Draco, pick them up. Draco, pick them up. Faster, then stand over to the side. Bellatrix laughed. Ah! That always cracks me up. And moved a little closer. Call 991, call 118, please. Yeah, the two dudes, 118, please, thank you. That what she meant, by the way, if you didn't know. Sorry. Calling. Draco stood still. His dad then stepped in, bringing his sleeve up to show the dark mark. He about to call him and then stopped when heard a noise. Then everyone looked at the ceiling. Then Dobby bashed the chandelier. There we go. And swing from the chandelier. Yeah. That behind the scenes, guys, if you didn't know. Bellatrix dropped Hermione and moved out the way. But when Bellatrix dropped Hermione, Ron ran and catched her, dragging her next to Harry. He was in pain while doing it, but it was worth it. Hermione holding Ron tight, but looked up at his face, and she could tell he was hiding the pain. Hermione remembered he was tortured first, and probably a lot more than me. I keep on going first person, if you didn't notice. Hermione tried holding, but also holding some of his weight. There we go. Ron could barely stand himself. He doesn't want fully weight. He doesn't want his fully weight on her. That's what I supposed to put. But Ron wouldn't have it. He just basically Ron taking over Miley and like putting Miley basically Ron holding Miley and putting all Miley's weight on him, But Hermione like, no, you really bad, mate. You in bad shape. Puts half your weight at least, but you're not having it. That's what I'm supposed to put. He just hold Hermione so she doesn't have to stand much. Then Ron hold Dobby's hand and Hermione just held tight to Ron. When they arrive, this is Shell Cottage, if you didn't know. When they arrive, Hermione looked to see where we were, and she then remembered Ron talking about this place. Bill and Fleur are here for a safe house. Harry must have thought of it because he talked to them about this place so much. Ron got up and looked for Hermione, then found her kneeling on the floor looking around. Ron was about to walk to her, but he was in so much pain, Hermione could not know. It was too late. Hermione looked and found Ron in pain. Hermione went over to Ron, holding him. Ron, are you okay? Here we go again. Ron, you okay? Hermione said in a concerned voice. I'm fine. Hermione, are you okay? Because that's the main thing. Oh, being a manly man thing. Gentleman? No. Ron said. He didn't say, I'm being a gentleman, by the way. I'll just add that in, just to clarify. Ron, you were in more pain than me. Hermione signed. Try get through to him. No, Molly, Ron said, holding Hermione close. Even though holding her, making him in pain, he had to just get over. Don't know, make that sense, but okay. That doesn't make sense, does it? I don't know. Okay, Hermione knew he's in pain, but just ignored it for now. Harry then holding Dobby. He was bleeding. Ron and Molly looked and couldn't believe it. Harry screaming at them, ha! But Molly couldn't do anything, which made her cry. Luna came by his side, and then Bill ran and saw Ron and Molly. Bill was relieved when he saw Ron was there and still alive. Bill went over to them, and Bill put a hand on Ron's shoulder, and Ron screamed in pain, dropping Hermione. Ah! Hermione got and saw Ron on the floor, hands in the sand, tightly. Oh, you're gripping the sand tightly to get over pain. Okay. Bill looked at Hermione and said with his eyes, talk about this later. Like, we'll talk about this later, love. Bill trying to pick him up, but he wouldn't have it. Ron, you need help getting inside. That's my Bill impression, by the way. Bill said towards Ron, I'm fine. Hermione needs help. Ron said, trying to get up. No, Ron, I barely touched you and you were in lots of pain. Now stop! Bill shouted and had enough with Ron. Ron got up on his got it out of grip or something, I don't know. Hold Hermione, and Hermione tried to hold him, but Ron looked at her and Hermione knew the look and just let Ron hold her. Bill didn't look happy, but he was behind Ron just in case Ron falls again. When they were inside, Fleur went up to them. Bill said, take Ron and Molly upstairs. But when they're going upstairs, Bill pulled Fleur behind, saying, Ron in more pain. Then Fleur nodded and went upstairs. Ron put Molly on the bed, and he sat down on the chair beside her. Fleur walked in the room with a bunch of potions, put them on the side table. She sat on the table, getting and sort of dissonant, thing, putting it on the marks she can see. After Fleur deal with Hermione, she told Ron get out the room so Hermione can get in clean clothes. But then Fleur remembered Ron was in a lot more pain, so she suggested instead closing his eyes. He did. Hermione was uncomfortable at first because she never got changed in front of Ron, not even any boy. When she finished getting changed, she went under the covers. Ron opened his eyes. Fleur walked where Ron is and started giving his potions. Ron got up in pain. What are you doing? Ron said, husky tone. You need this. This is Fleur. You need this. When you are in pain, you've been through a lot more. That's my Fleur impression. Fleur trying, calming down. How do you know? You was not there. Ron said, trying to outsmart Fleur. Bill can't tell. Please? Fleur sighed. Ron sat on a chair and let Fleur do her job. After Fleur said to get changed, so Molly shut her Fleur. Oh, basically Ron getting changed, so Molly shut her eyes. So it didn't make any sense. After he finished, Fleur said, you need to lie down with Molly because there are only 3 rooms left. Ron was nervous but just did what Fleur told him. They both were squished together, but after about 3 minutes they fell asleep. That was fast. Fleur knew they were going to sleep after giving them the sleeping draft. That's why. Fleur walked out the room and shut the door quietly. Ron woke up looking around the room suddenly. He saw Hermione laying sleepily, soundly. He smiled and was about to get up, and then he remembered the pain when it went through him. He quietly screamed, trying not to wake up Hermione. He slowly got up, moved slowly to the door. He didn't want to leave Hermione, but he needed to get some water on his face, something cold, to help him from the terrible nightmare. He was sweating, and when he made it to the door, he looked behind him, thinking should he go or not? Should I stay or should I go? That's what he means. I got to. He needs to go. He's sweating even more. Don't make sense, okay? When he went to the bathroom, he closed the door, going over to the sink. He turned it on the cold tap. He ran his hands over it, then splashed it on his face. He then looked in the mirror, water running down him. When Hermione got hurt, he questioned himself. Why Molly got hurt? Why his hands were tight on the sink? He was getting angry for not being there, while tears dripping down. He heard a knock on the door. He didn't answer it. The knock continued. He finally breathed and spoke. Who is it? Ron said, while still looking at the mirror. It's me, Ron. Your brother Bill? Bill said, feeling concerned to Ron. Okay, what do you want? Questioned Ron to Bill. What's wrong? Bill said quickly. Okay, so you're going towards the door, but it doesn't open. Okay, nothing, I'm fine, just need to go to the bathroom, Ron said, waiting for Bill to go. Bill opened the door with his wand and opened the door. Ron listened. Bill stopped and looked at Ron. He'd grown up so much. He'd been crying, Bill could tell. Ron looked at Bill. He couldn't let Bill know he'd been crying. You already know, mate. Ron walked slowly in pain every time, but trying to let Bill know. But try not to let Bill know, I think Post put. Bill could tell and trying to help him, but Ron refused. When he got to his room with Hermione, he closed the door. When Ron closed the door, he heard a voice. He knew the voice. It was Hermione. Her voice seemed perfect at least. I took most of the pain. Ron? Hermione said. Ron took a deep breath and turned around. Hi, you alright? Ron said, rushing to her on the bed, sitting down. Hermione could tell he's hiding pain from her, so she got him to lay down. Ron looked at her, looking confused. Huh? What's wrong, Hermione? What's wrong, Hermione? That's what he's doing. Hermione was going to say you need it, but Ron would just say you need it more than me. So instead she just said, I need you close. The only thing to get Ron to lay down. After a while, Ron fell asleep. Hermione's head was on his shoulder. They're all safe. That is the most important thing right now. And that's the end, guys. Yes, I know I didn't say anything in between after halfway through near the end. It was a bit emotional. No, I couldn't take any jokes out of it really. a kind of serious little moment. But yeah, if you enjoyed that, hit the thumbs up button, and if there's plenty more of story time I'll put a link down in the description box down below. I did playlists, so go over there if you haven't saw the rest of them already. I'll put them in the playlist. And yeah, and also guys, subscribe to the main channel if you haven't already done it. I think you have. And also subscribe to my second channel. I make daily vlogs on there. Link will be down in the description box down below. Basically guys, all links are down below for everything, so go check it out down below. And all guys say is, don't get tortured. That's the main thing. And bye guys.